Elliot, you know what's stupid?
You?
Wow. Wow. It is finally spring in Chicago, theoretically. It's in the 70s. I don't think it's gonna snow again, which means it's time to get the cars ready for the summer. I'm in the R8 now. We need to swap off the winter tires and stock wheels, and we're going on to the summer setup. The Shelby has been in hibernation this entire winter. Many months has passed since I drove the GT350R, so we're gonna bring that out, get that all ready. A lot of cool stuff to cover in today's video. Main topic is, what car do I keep and what do I sell? I've got a situation to resolve. Got my new unit and radar detector going off, nicely mounted and wiretapped in. Check out my link in the description below. I hate when I'm in a low sports car and a gigantic semi-truck is next to me. Oh, there is an officer somewhere. That was below the speed limit. Here we observe Dylan, the businessman, on the phone, doing business things. Look, there's 918 back there. Take a look at that. GT4 RS, but 918 Spider. This is the new Second City Exotics 918. I believe I'm driving this soon, actually, and doing a video with it. Look at all that carbon fiber. Wow. So the R8 has these little covers for the lug nuts, and they give you this little tool to pull them out, but mine is broken. So you kind of have to like hold it together and insert it and then pull these little covers off. All right, the winter wheels and tires are gonna come off and back on the summer setup. This is actually really cool because there's this divider on the ground here that ensures the soapy water doesn't get into the rest of the garage. And then you just squeegee it out once done. I have missed driving the R8. She's been parked in the garage for pretty much an entire month due to travel and all various press cars. Ready for the summer. Elliot, you know what's stupid?
You?
Wow. Wow. The Shelby is still in hibernation mode. We still have not pulled it out, and I'm not going to today because it's cold. Instead, we have something with barely 200 horsepower. Anyways, no, this is about these two cars. These two cars. But first, we have a giveaway.
Yes.
So, in this bag, I have a car cover from carcover.com, and we are doing a giveaway in this video. All you have to do is comment below your vehicle's year, make, and model, and in 1 week's time, 1 week after this video is posted, we will randomly select somebody to get a free car cover. They're really nice. This one is for the R8. It's custom fit. I can get it out of this bag. It's custom fit, nice and soft, really nice quality. So you just put in the year, make, model. I had to specify this was the coupe, not the convertible. And now you're gonna watch Eddie struggle to put it on front. It even tells you front and back. If you don't win the car cover, I do have that discount link below. You get 20% off. Had a couple friends buy them already and they liked them. I had one friend buy it for his Diablo, and he actually called them to get like custom specs and everything, because not many people have Diablos in the world. Why is this so difficult? This is more difficult than putting a fitted sheet on a bed. You know, Elliot, this would be nice if you helped.
Oh, okay.
You're holding the camera.
Wow, it's really soft.
Yeah.
And your car is like ceramic coated, so it's
like
so sliding all over the place.
Oh my god. It looks like a car like you haven't unlocked. All nice and black. They have gray ones too. So yeah, comment below if you want to win a car cover. Randomly pick one. And now we get to talk about fun things, Elliot. What car do I keep?
What car do you keep?
What car do I keep? So I have the...
Certainly not that one.
No. Don't be mean to the little Toyota. I have two cars and a... Oh no, I have a two-car garage and three cars. I have 3 cars and a 2-car garage. That's the problem. Eddie's not good at math. So the Shelby is there, which I love. We've got the R8 here under the car cover now. And the Z06 is in Arizona. It's not supposed to live out there. I shipped it there for the winter because when it's cold, I'm not going to drive the car, so getting the car early, wanted to ship it out to somewhere warm. It's through break-in miles. I got to enjoy it, love the car. That for sure is staying around, so I need to ship that back here to Chicago. But now we have these two. The reasons I have all of them now, the Shelby is special. Out of all the cars, that one I have the strongest emotional attachment to it. Just growing up, I was a Ford person. First car was a Mustang, a Boss 302 Laguna Seca. I love that car. I still think one of the best emotional driving experiences under the 100 grand. Like, this thing is epic. I love the spec. It's rare. Enjoy it quite a lot. Don't drive it as much as I used to or should. How many times did I take it out last year? Like 4 times, I want to say. It got like 500 miles put on it, so that's a bit of a shame. But I kind of want to keep it. The R8, should I say it? This sounds ridiculous. I have this car because it's my winter car. It's my daily driver. Yes, I know it's a rear-wheel drive R8. Yes, I know I live where it snows, but I put winter tires on it and it did its job fine. I'm in the very unique situation where I don't have to drive my cars all the time because there's press cars. There's press cars on the driveway to drive and experience. And when those are around, I want to spend maximum time with the press car, right? You want to see what it's like, film all the content. So really the cars don't get used all the time. So it is extra silly to have so many, but I gotta sell at least one car. And it might be this one. I don't know. It might be this one. There's so many things that I'm rambling now. What do I do, Elliot? What do I do?
You ask the audience and see what they think.
Yeah, comment below. 3 cars. Z06 has to stay. Do both of these go? Does one of them go? Do I buy a daily driver? How much do I spend on a daily driver? Do I buy I can't buy a bigger garage. That's the one that's a no-go because single guy. I don't need a 4,000 square foot house, and any 3 or 4 car garage is usually attached to a 4,000 square foot house. I actually toured one. I was walking around. I'm like, I don't know I'm gonna do that room. I don't need that bedroom. I don't need that. One of the model homes had 6 couches. I have 2. Like, what? So yeah. We're talking about first world problems, right?
Yes.
We are talking about the pinnacle of first world problems.
Does he get rid of the rear-wheel drive V10?
Yeah.
Or the super raw manual V8?
Manual. All of my cars are rear-wheel drive 2-seaters. Very practical.
NAs.
All naturally aspirated. Yes, I love that emotional driving experience. But the Z06 and the R8, there is a lot of overlap. They're both dual clutch, rear-wheel drive, mid-engine, high revving.
I think you've just answered your...
Yeah, the Z06, I hate to say it, but it demolishes the R8 in every single way. It's faster. It sounds better in my opinion. It's more capable. It has more tech and luxury features. It's more valuable. I mean, this is an R8, but the Z06 is just so special. So,
I think you're leaning towards the R8 here.
R8 may go for sale. But then where was I? I was in Arizona. Tim, Shmi, 150, we're at lunch, and we were talking like, oh yeah, V10s are done. And we ran through everything. The R8 Huracan platform V10 is the last. R8 GT, Huracan Storado, then they're done. Nobody is building V10s, naturally aspirated, any sort. So this is the last of an era, right? NA V10, 5.2, dual clutch. But then the flip side of it is, if I really want one again, there's a lot out there. RWS is rare, but they built a lot of rear-wheel drive R8s because the refresh went to rear-wheel drive as standard. You can buy a Quattro, you can buy a Huracan, there's so many options out there. Honestly, the Shelby may be harder to replace in the future than another V10 if I wanted to.
I agree.
So I should keep the Shelby.
I think you should sell both of them and just get an F12, but...
You're telling everybody what I really want to do. I want a V12 in my life, and with finite funds, that becomes challenging. Once all 3 cars are here, I have this like image in my mind of all 3 cars rolling on the freeway, getting photos and videos of that, because I am pretty proud of working hard enough to accomplish this. It's pretty cool. It's definitely cool. I mean, I have more cars than my house is worth, but priorities, right? Priorities are in place. It is several days later, but I finally have time today to start up the Shelby GT350R for the first time in 5 months. End of November was when I parked it into the garage on fuel stabilizer, put it on a trickle charger, nice and clean, and it just lived in the garage for the entire winter. It was warm and then it got cold in Illinois, but it's fine enough. The car needs to come out because something blue has shown up in the garage, so the clock is ticking. So I guess without further ado, time to start the Shelby up for the first time in many, many months. And then we need to make a decision. What car stays, what car gets sold, how many cars get sold, yeah. Figures the first drive in the Shelby this year is one in the rain. Gotta get everything up to temperature, get the fluids moved around because it's been sitting for quite a long time. So I really like this car. I love this car. It is special to me. I've been a Ford person, a Mustang person since I got into cars, really. Some of you may remember I worked at Ford briefly. My dad, growing up as a kid, my dad worked at Ford, so take your child to work day, I'd see the Ford Mustang, like, oh, that's my dream car. And this, to me, is the ultimate iteration. That flat plane crank Voodoo 5.2 liter V8, 6-speed manual transmission, everything about it is just so special. But the unfortunate truth and reality is I just don't drive this car enough. I just don't. The R8 and the Z06 definitely both sound good, but nothing sounds like this car. Even though the Z06 also is a flat plane crank V8. Completely different sound characteristic. This car just looks so good, even on a gloomy and rainy day. Leadfoot gray R with the black and red stripes. I replaced the front DRLs. Got carbon fiber front splitter wrapped in stealth PPF. We have the gold signature forged wheels. The big carbon Shelby R wing back here, that's painted. I have the carbon fiber diffuser on it too, and changed these little rear marker lights to make them look much more modern. I've had this car for a while actually. This might be the longest I've ever owned a single car. The 350R. Man, that's gonna be hard to let go if I do. Ugh. Quick drive in the Shelby back home. It is properly raining now. Wrap this video up. Something else to remember when there's multiple cars is at any moment in time, there's always going to be something that one of them needs. The R8 was just due for registration. The Shelby is due for an oil change, probably registration again soon. There's always something. It takes time, money, energy, all of that. Not a complaint, just a fact of the matter. I also don't have just unlimited funds, and I like to experience some other cars at some point too. I want an Italian V12 in my life. So one of them has to go for sale, maybe multiple. I have some thoughts in mind right now. Comment below what you think. What do I keep? What do I sell? We'll see what happens. Plenty of content planned before one or multiple go up for sale of all three cars. Some comparison videos, some more fun stuff that I definitely want to get in before things pop up for sale. So we'll see how that goes. Make sure you also comment below your year, make, model. If you want to win a car cover, free car cover, check out carcover.com. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Me rambling a little bit, but trying to figure out my garage in life. Thanks for watching.